all these things that I'm doing right tonight. What's going on?
Awesome job, honey.
Okay. All right. So we're good. We're good. We're good. I cannot believe that we are already at the end of May. We've got lots of people that are still jumping on. We've got some people that are jumping on Facebook Live. We'll have people catching this live, but we are wrapping up the end of May and we are headed into June, which means we have Activate 2022 coming. And we are super, super excited about all of the things that are coming to you guys in June. Some of them you know about, some of them you don't know about yet, but June is going to be a tremendous month. So Michelle and I, we thought no better way to close out the end of May and head into Activate 2022 then bring on one of the corporate people that we've gotten to know a little bit over the last couple months since the beginning of the year, Julie Boyster. So we have on this call, you guys, our Chief Marketing Officer. She came to LifeVantage, I believe it was January of this year. So beginning of the year, she came on board. She's a strategic marketer and brand champion. Just really a passion for growing organizations using the innovative products that we have. So we've heard from her some of the stuff that we agree will definitely enhance what we have our hands on, because you know, LifeVantage is something special, and having the right people behind the scenes to really navigate how we promote the brand, the things that we're doing, and all the cool stuff that we're going to be doing with these product launches. We've really been impressed everything that we've had the opportunity to talk with Julie about. So Michelle, anything else you want to add there?
I'm just thinking back to the first moments that we met Julie. As you can see her gorgeous face and just, you can feel her spirit right away. But I remember her talking in depth about how competitive she is, and you know, athletic, and she's a mom and she's a wife. And I just love not only that she's crazy smart, I just love how her brain works. I love when we spoke, I don't know, it was a week or two ago, and she's like, can we just get nerdy here for a second? And then we got into business and doing things. But I love her competitive spirit in all things. And that means competitive in the aspect of what we are here to do, how far, how fast, how, you guys know, like, we want to be world class at everything that we do and just take this next level. And Julie, I mean, my heart to all of yours has been that our communication with her has just been so incredible. And I really just have such an incredible feeling of where we are going and what she's doing, and her genuine care of it all. And again, the mind, but I love the competitive spirit, but especially her love for her family and whatnot. So Julie, thank you for being here. Thank you for giving up your time on the last day of the month, and just in general as well.
I love doing and thank you for the invite, because I think for me, it's like I get to extend my friends and really I do see every one of you as an extension of my team. So if it's okay with you, I know the pose already kind of gave you a little bit about myself and my competitiveness, but I'm just going to jump right in and share a little bit more, because I feel like we are friends, right? Because now that we're on this call, like, we need to get into it, and we're and be each other's friends. So a little bit more about me. As the pose mentioned, I'm a mom of 5, and my kids and my husband are my absolute world. I exist to make them happy and to help them live vibrant lives, like so many of us are trying to tell the world and give to people. I'm also a plant mom. I moved to Utah in March with 70, almost 80 plants, live plants planted in their soil. I made my husband kind of create a human environment in his truck, because driving through the desert of Arizona and into Utah is not the the best trip for some of my tender plants. So I am a plant mom, and I know all of my plants, I know them by name. So that's where I say, when I'm extending my friend group, guys, you are in, like, you are in the fold. Competitiveness, absolutely. I play a lot of different sports, and have done so on a competitive level, run marathons, half marathons, always am pushing myself for more, but I am all down for board games too. So if you're coming to Activate and coming to Utah, I'm kind of a board game nerd. I have one of those lists of like the top 100 in the world strategic board games that are really competitive. And it's my goal to cross all of those off my list within the next year. So you have a good recommendation, give them to me. I will give them to you as well. Everyone asks me what my secret is. Well, how do you keep all your plants alive? They start there first, but maybe they might more importantly, my kids. And how are you so busy and do what you do and show up every day for your team and your company? Well, my secret is breakfast for dinner. I feel like you need to end the day with a great dose of protein and carbs to round out, and quick and easy, and don't overthink it, and gather around the table. So my secret is breakfast for dinner. I'm a storyteller at heart. So my background is actually in journalism, and you'll hear more about this if you're coming to Activate 2022, which I hope you are. But I started in broadcast journalism. And so if that tells you a little bit about me and that kind of competitive, get in there, figure out the story, figure out and bring people together and connect with people. That's who I am at my core, and who I always have been. I was that kid who wanted a camcorder for Christmas so I could walk around and interview my neighbors and interview my parents, and my home videos would crack you up because I was investigative. Like ABC had nothing on me, and James Quinones, because I was going to be them and more. So, however, kind of flipping the tables a little bit, I had an experience early on in my career in journalism, and we'll share this story at Activate, but it allowed me to kind of rethink and kind of reset. Our long story short, our news chopper had captured something while they were going about doing the morning kind of traffic report, captured something on camera that you would never air, that would never meet federal guidelines, or nor be anything that we would want to show the public. It was kind of the worst of humanity, somebody's worst day, somebody's family's worst nightmare. And I remember the chopper, because we couldn't put this on air. This wasn't a news story, but he took the footage and put it live into these big cameras in the newsroom. And I remember it like it was yesterday. It still gives me chills to think about, because they put this footage up there, and I looked around at my coworkers, and they were laughing, they were pointing fingers, they were slowing it down and making kind of fun of just very jaded and very cynical and very like, wow, like kind of not, I don't like to call anybody evil, but really kind of that evil, like kind of dark feeling that kind of came over me. And I was like, if that's okay, like if you guys are okay with seeing this, and not only seeing this, but kind of making light of this thing that is devastating and so jaded that it's humorous to you, and you're finding humor in somebody's worst nightmare, I'm in the wrong industry. So I put in my notice actually that very next day, and was like, I've got to find something, and I've got to find a passion, because I'm a storyteller, yes, I'm competitive, yes, but I'm not going to compromise my values and products that I believe in, and stories that I believe in, and people that I want to surround myself with that are going to lift me up and make me better. Versus what I was finding myself surrounded by was kind of what I saw as like the worst. Like, if this is my future, as much as I love this industry and what it could be, and as much as I love the people that go all in with their heart, I need to find companies and products that put their consumers first, who put people first, who exist to make people's lives better, and not tear them down. So that's me. That's why I'm here. And I've been able and capable of to align myself with brands and with companies ever since then. that I really do feel like are bringing value to the world and contributing on through multiple aspects in what they deliver for the world, their consumers, their customers, their employees. And it's really what I found here at LifeVantage was that connection. And when joining the team and doing my due diligence to make sure that my values aligned with the company and our other leadership, because life's too short, right? Like I made sure that that was in alignment first, that I saw that transparency, that I saw that human connection, that I saw that desire to want to make people's lives better and contribute to the world overall versus just elevating revenue or elevating the bottom line. So found that at LifeVantage and so happy to be here. I oversee marketing, as they explained. And so a sneak behind the curtain a little bit of my team. These are the teams that I oversee, that I get the privilege of leading and guiding. Our product marketing team, they're in charge of creating raving fans of our product, of managing the product, putting products on the roadmap, seeing what's trending, launching products, deciding pricing, deciding promotions around products. They are a great team. I know a lot of you know Jesse Allen. He leads that team and is doing a phenomenal job getting really clear on where we need to head and where our products need to align. And I do have a sneak peek a little bit about more into that vision later on. R&D is in close partnership with product marketing. Now, these two haven't always been together. And I think that this will be a powerful thing for LifeVantage moving forward, because we need that science and we need that at the root of what we're doing, but we also need to make sure that the consumer understands it, that it's an easy story to kind of tell and introduce. And then when you peek under the hood, that's when I nerd out with Michelle and Sean, because the science is so cool and it really is innovative and it's something that's different and differentiated, but we have to have that married blend of a consumer want and there's a desire and I want to improve my life, and this is what this product's doing at the end of the day for a consumer, and then layering that on with R&D. Experience marketing is traditionally what I think would be known as Marcom in most kind of corporate worlds, I changed the name of it from Marcom to experience marketing because for me it's all about creating really meaningful engagement and loyalty with just having a seamless experience. So this comes in how we communicate. This comes in our digital tools. This comes in thinking through enrollment flows. This comes through thinking in just social and digital, and how when you Google LifeVantage, what comes up and what do people see? They take all of that and they take your experience, and I wanted them laser focused on creating in everything that they do, putting on their hat and saying, who's seeing this and where are they in their day that I can make a difference and add value to where they are. So that team oversees digital, social, UI, UX, which is our interfaces, and work closely with Rob Harris, our Chief Digital Officer, and his team to bring those to life. They also build out programs and things like subscriber rewards and things that again would keep people seeing that we care about them, that we are here to help you too as distributors and your businesses to grow by introducing the right marketing messages at the right time that support your businesses. Global copy and content. So this was another team that I think we had copywriters in every team of marketing when I got here. And it was really important to me that we get really consistent, that we not rely or live in silos when we're telling our story and when we're telling our product story, but that we're getting really purposeful and smart and specific and keeping it, like I said, clear, concise, and consistent. So this team is all about influencing through word, making sure everything you read is on standard with our voice, our tone, our supportive brand that we feel like we bring to consumers, and consistency too. So no matter where you see, if it's a social post or the product info sheet, the info is going to be the same. And that hasn't always been the case. So we are aligning to that, and that team is full speed ahead on making sure that consistency exists. And then we have the creative team, which just makes us all look great. They are the video producers. They are the people behind actually the look and the elements that make up our brand. So that's the media team, graphic designers, the packaging, the labels, all come from that great team and their work. So coming on board, and you can see, this is really one of the main things that marketing should be focused on is how do we support your businesses and how do we support your customers and the people that you bring to LifeVantage, and how do we put ourselves in their shoes so we know who they are, what matters to them, and help you guys see that too and see that connection. So these are this is from last year's study from the Council of Responsible Nutrition. They're who I've kind of my go-to as far as worldwide facts about how people are purchasing, what they're purchasing, where nutrition is headed, where the science is headed. So these are just some fun facts that I thought were interesting to share that actually give me a lot of hope and excitement about our future, because the stats here are kind of mind-blowing when you think about how many people out there need LifeVantage and need our products and are looking and more open to talking and switching up routines and things that maybe they've been purchasing for a while because of just the pandemic and where we are as a global society. So 80% of Americans now use supplements. That's a big number, and that 79% of Americans believe the dietary supplement industry is trustworthy, and the increase, that 5% is a ginormous, it represents millions and millions and millions of people who are now seeing this as like, wow, yeah, I really need something that either bridges nutritional gaps, keeps me healthier, like I can't do this on my own, I need support. So just those kind of facts alone, I wish you could have seen some of it. Maybe I should pull it because it's interesting of where these numbers were several years ago, because it was significantly lower. And like I said, just even 1 or 2% increases would represent a huge range of a huge subset of Americans. But to see such drastic increases kind of year over year is really encouraging for who we are and what we have to offer. Multivitamins, vitamin D, C, zinc. Obviously, these are the highest usage of increases because people, like I said, realize I need help. I need to feel like I'm in control of my health and that I am doing something where my lifestyle isn't supporting me, and I need to bridge that gap and give my body and activate my body in a new way. And then 65% of ages 18 through 35 and 50% 35 through 54 changed their routine during the pandemic. So this was huge too, because I think you had a lot of people who believed in supplements and who were taking supplements, but now they're realizing like, man, maybe what I'm taking isn't working, or maybe I need to think about a different benefit or something that's that would help me feel differently, right? They're thinking differently because again, just the world pandemic and what has happened and how people have been impacted by that. So just some fun facts that I thought would share, but I think it just sets us up and sets LifeVantage and sets our amazing products up for even more growth and kind of validates that we exist for a reason, that people are looking for us, they see us as trustworthy, and they're willing to this is their mindset. They're willing to have that conversation and open that door. So this is also from the CRN survey, and I think it's kind of a fun to see how men and women are different. So I just chose one group here, 35 to 54-year-olds, but you can see how there's a lot of similarities. They're looking for that overall health and wellness, that immune health, that energy ranks pretty high up there. But as you can see, there are some cool, distinct differences in what men and women are looking for and how they shop and what they're searching for when they're shopping supplements or things that would benefit their health. So what this is a good exercise, and what I've empowered the product marketing team to do is kind of say, all right, well, overall health and wellness, that is what Protandim provides. How are we messaging that? How are we making sure that that's an easy message to understand, that the overall health and wellness benefits that Protandim provides through that oxidative stress reduction is really then feels aligned to those consumers, because they're already looking for it. If we just, this is part of getting clear on our messaging, getting clear and consistent with the products, making it very simple to explain to somebody what our products do, that you don't have to be a scientist to love them, use them, and believe in them. But that's all there too for all of us that love that and just eat that up. So anyway, some fun data to show again why people, what their mindset is, what consumers would be open to purchasing, and why they would be looking to supplement, and where they think they need that extra support. So kind of bringing this all together, we had to get really clear, because I think moving forward, it's important for any team, any company to know, like, who do we exist for? And then what do we want all of our products that come into LifeVantage? What do we want to make sure that the boxes that they check, and how we're different? So this isn't marketing messaging by any means. This is kind of our checklist internally that we're using to develop that roadmap. And when we look at products, and when we're looking at innovating, making sure that everything that these things are checked. So I'll read it, but then I'll show you how this creates kind of a checklist. But for wellness enthusiasts wanting to live life on their terms, LifeVantage designs nutrigenomically active products that empower a healthy, vibrant life at any age. LifeVantage products are proven, demonstrable, and delightful, making them an essential part of every day. So what this does, like I mentioned, creates a checklist, something that every single product that we put out there, we want to stand behind and say, it meets all of this and more. So that unique activation story, where there's that empowerment of the body, that we're flipping that, I know flip the switch was popular for our tagline, and still is, and I love it because it speaks to that nutrigenomically active piece of what's happening to your body when the right nutrients and the right blends are put into your body, what it unlocks and what it's capable of producing on its own. We also want to make sure that it's proven, that we're backed by scientific claims, that we've got visuals, that we've got testimonials, the validating third-party credibility, helping us prove out why the effectiveness of these products are so great. Demonstrable. So we want to make sure that the benefits are really clear and apparent, that when you take it, when you use it, you can feel and see the difference working, and that you just feel a benefit overall. Like you feel better, you feel it working, and that builds your confidence and your belief in why you're choosing to purchase. Delightful. I love this word because it means a lot of things to different people, but we want to make sure between our packaging, how it smells, how you put it on, the taste, the ease of use, that we're thinking through that and making sure we're very purposeful with the delightful element. Because number 5, we want people to look forward to using this. And if it isn't that, or if we're asking them to take something that they're not looking forward to, it's hard to build that and build an effective business around something that isn't seen as like, oh, I just look forward to that. I value it. I want to use it daily. So our product strategy also defines wellness enthusiasts. And I love the word enthusiast, because we exist for those people that I showed you that already believe in great health. They're seeking solutions. They're committed to a healthy lifestyle. They may exercise. They make sure they get enough sleep. They're following influencers and lifestyle people who represent that and who are showing that health and that vibrancy because they know it's important. They're searching and they're seeking. And we want to make sure when they find LifeVantage and they find our products that they feel at home, that they feel like they have found it. We also want to have people that recognize that when you are truly well, that you are in balance in a lot of aspects of your life, not just health. So you want the wellness enthusiasts realize that they could be in top physical condition and running those marathons and drinking all the water and getting all the nutrients. But if they're off, if they're lonely, or if they don't have their finances kind of in order and they're living paycheck to paycheck, like that, the stress and anxiety that can bring, doesn't matter if you're in top peak physical, you could be an Iron Man and still feel off and not be truly well when there's not a balance of that physical, mental, emotional, financial, social, and even like spiritual health. And they're seeking solutions in all of those areas, not just maybe the lifestyle. And then I think a wellness enthusiast, especially in 2012, is very conscious about who they're supporting and making sure the brands that they align to are supporting more of a global initiative and working to improve environmental and social issues too, because they recognize that they could be well, but if their world isn't well, that doesn't feel fair, and that feels off, and that is hard. So we want our people to see LifeVantage and see that we deliver all of that, that we are, and I'll go into that in a second, but we are here to provide not only that physical piece of the puzzle, but this community, the social, the friendships, the connection, the reason to keep going and get up and believe and be a part of a team, the financial through the opportunity, and that they can take control and have some control over a business that they believe in and that they see financial benefit from. So that kind of leads me into a little bit of Activate and why this event is so important, because I think this is going to be the event that brings all these pieces together, where we're sharing who these wellness enthusiasts are. We're helping you understand how to find them, how to speak, how to and train, how to build your businesses with kind of those consumers and those people who are searching and ready and willing to hear the message. You're also going to hear about a new product that meets all those things of the product strategy and then some. And you're also going to see some great new incentives that align to all of it. So some great sales incentives that align to the new product and that training and what we're going for and who we're trying to reach. So I'm so excited because Activate is like kind of I'm seeing it as like not a relaunch, because we already have so much. Our foundation is so strong. It's kind of that reigniting, giving it some energy and giving it that activation, because activation in of itself is a word that means that I'm igniting, I'm getting into momentum, I'm stepping in, I'm stepping up, I'm putting some energy behind it. So even the name of itself, I think, exudes what we want you to feel coming out of that event. Connected, ignited, supported, and just ready to run, because you're kind of seeing all those pieces and starting to catch sense of who we are and what we exist for and who we benefit. So let's go into the kind of a new tagline or a new kind of brand statement that you'll see at Activate and coming out of Activate, but it's this Activate Wellness. So this is really speaking a little bit directly, not a little bit, pretty directly to our wellness enthusiasts and the people that and what we believe LifeVantage brings to the world. So actually, I'm going to flip to this next slide, but I'll come back there in a second. But this is what I was messaging, that activating wellness to us means that we are helping, and LifeVantage can help activate wellness within you in lots of different areas. All of the kind of a holistic approach to wellness. So yep, physical wellness with our products, mental wellness, emotional wellness through our great, and social wellness through our supportive, inclusive, accepting community that we help through our training to handle that stress and that self-acceptance, the confidence and control that is so important for people to have, to live with purpose and to find that purpose and to know what they're living for. The financial wellness, obviously, with feeling financially secure and you're able to meet your daily demands and have money to support your purpose. And then that global wellness of contributing to our overall planetary health and what we are doing and what we're consciously striving to keep our globe and our world a healthier, more vibrant place as well. Because if that's who we're trying to be, we want that reflective in our world. So kind of back to this kind of this campaign or this new messaging. I'm just going to read this because our copywriters did a better job than I could ever, but you'll hear more of this. This is just a blurb, but of some of the new tools and some of the new things that you'll see at Activate coming out of Activate. But this kind of encapsulates what we feel like LifeVantage, what we say when we're asked the question of, what is LifeVantage? Why do you exist? What are you here for? What do you give to the world? And we feel like this statement really kind of sums that up. So it says, you're a body in motion. You are made to move, to live, to love. But status quo wants you to follow the rules, settle, stay stuck, average health, average job, average life. You're made for more. You deserve to be your best self and live a vibrant life. LifeVantage is here to help. Our products are purposefully designed to activate your body's ability to create vibrant health, starting at the cellular level, and we have the science to prove it. And when you look and feel your best, you want to help others do the same. LifeVantage supports you on your path to financial wellness with supplemental income or your own business. When you're empowered with wellness, you can change, grow, transform. You can accelerate the positive momentum in your life in any direction you want to go. Break free from average. Don't wait to live a life you love. Empower your health. Find your passion. Reach your potential. Activate wellness with LifeVantage. So you can kind of see like this, we really feel, and this is like summing up Activate and why even again, we're calling it that, is we want this to like activate and have people go, I get it. Like LifeVantage exists because we create that holistic spark. We exist because our products activate. We exist because we activate financial health for families and moms and parents and grandparents, like people who need that. We exist to activate that community and give you back what you are missing or what you have lost, and because of stress or the world or your situation, like whatever it is, we're here to give it back to you and then some, and really empower you to live the life you want. We're calling it, we want to inspire the remarkable. And I think, great brands who do it, and kind of back to my history, a little bit of my journey through my career and aligning myself to brands that do that. But it's the ones who do it right are the ones who put people first, and that who show you that we exist because we understand life's hard, like, and you're told that you have to stay average, and that you feel like there's no path forward or there's no better way. And we exist because we see that and we hear society telling you that, and we want to help you believe in yourself and inspire your remarkable. So Activate Wellness will be this new campaign, this new branding, this new message, call it whatever you want, but you're going to be seeing a lot more of this because it connects to so many areas of our business and who we feel like we show up for, and our vision for just who we are as a company and what we can do for people. So Project Bruno, I promised I would give a little sneak peek into the product. We call it Project Bruno because how many of you have heard the Encanto song, We Don't Talk About Bruno? So very early on, when we were talking about this product and how great it was, somebody suggested that we give it the code name Bruno because we don't talk about Bruno until it is launched, until Activate. Then we want to tell the world about Bruno. So that's where that fun code name comes from. And if you see that code name, that is the origin story. It's a very funny marketing team who has way too many kids at home that we watch on weekends whose songs get stuck in our head. So our new product, I already kind of hinted, checks all the strategy boxes and then some. It has an activation, replenish, and maintenance story, which is key, crucial to what it is doing for your body. SOD is upregulated 27%, so that's a fun fact. I'm just going to leave that right there. We have had some incredible before and afters. We have a consumer group testing this product, and they've been on it for about 30 days now, starting at about day 15. No, actually, it's about 21 days. We have 1 week left. Day 15 was like, holy crap. We knew it was good, but we didn't know it was like that good. like it's the before and after pictures and what it's doing and how it's already changing people and giving them more confidence it's truly incredible. So can't wait to share that all with you, because we want you to use those before and afters to tell the world and help your business grow. And then we are, like I mentioned, the sales incentives, but this product will have sales incentives tied to it that really, I think are not a new approach, but a really great way to connect a new product with sales in a way that I don't think LifeVantage has able to kind of connect the dots before. So really excited to see the power of an amazing and demonstrable activating product aligned with supporting you and your businesses right out of the gate with it in that way. I'm just excited to see what the marriage of that does, because it is an amazing product on its own. But with those extras incentives, it just, I think, can catapult and skyrocket us. And then there's going to be some new stuff on social media. So part of Activate Wellness and part of who we want to show up for as a brand is really layered within this what we're calling the True Confidence Collective. So on social media, there will be a entire campaign of women and families or men meeting and sharing affirmations, sharing what they're doing that day to build confidence and to activate wellness within them. So they'll be sharing some really great fun challenges and things that you can do in a day that you can use then and turn around and help and do within your own teams to build upon that community and that social and emotional support that we're trying to provide through our brand. So a lot of cool things. That's one piece of the puzzle that you'll see come together and be announced at Activate to support your business. So I hope that gives you some insight. I am just, again, grateful here to be here, be representing all of you. I truly feel like that's my calling and my why, like I said, is showing up for my family. So thank you for being an extension of them, for believing in health and wellness and wanting to take our message to the world. Because again, I really believe we have something special here, and Activate is just going to be, like I said, that reignition. That's not a word. I also make up words. No, I'm kidding. But it's going to be that activation that gets us back together, that joins us together as a company, that gives us that path forward and creates that clear picture so that you can take that all, you can grow your businesses, you can reach more people. And we're just getting started. So hope to see you there. Come say hi. If you're lucky, I'll cook you breakfast for dinner.
Yes.
But I'm excited. I'm excited to see you all.
I love it. I love it. We have got to give a round of applause to Julie. This is incredible stuff. Would you guys not agree?
Round of applause.
There we go. We gotta put it on gallery though, so she can see the round of applause.
Oh, we have to give the full round of applause. Okay, there we go. Round of applause.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Julie. Do you guys now understand why we are so excited about the people that LifeVantage has brought on board? And Julie, I every time we talk with you, I just get so excited of what you are bringing to the table, because this is game-changing stuff, I believe.
I do too. I am thrilled. I am thrilled to watch the growth that'll come from it. It's going to be awesome.
Literally, I've had tears over it. It's
Yeah,
so beautiful.
The comment thread was blowing up as you were talking. You were relating.
Oh, good. I'll have to look. I get caught up and I go on forever.
This is what people have been looking for, I'm telling you, and you are delivering it. So we're super excited to be together for Activate 2022. If you have not planned yet, or you're still on the fence yet to go, you guys, this is your opportunity to come to, like I just said, a game-changing event for LifeVantage. And I was under a non-disclosure agreement, but she said that this upregulates SOD.
That's all you can say, Sean.
Now I can say it. Now I can say it. So did you hear what she said, that this is going to upregulate SOD? Like, this is mind-blowing. And what we have our hands on already is astronomical, and what this is going to allow us to do for people. And when it's demonstrable and we have proof of people taking products for a couple of weeks and we can show results, this is going to be incredible. So I want you to glow. I want you to be with us in Utah, but we are also closing out the end of May. We don't want to just look into June because we want each of you to get where you want to get for the end of May. And that means Performance Club, You Got This Club. We want rank advancements to happen. Anything that we can do to help close out the month, you guys, as we transition from the free shipping to the changes with shipping. Make sure that we're getting those extra orders in. LTOs are off the hook with Lemonade. Orange Axio, who's excited about those being back. We just got a box of lemonade that I have not shared with anybody else in my household yet. That's sitting on my desk. So we have so many things that just are aligning us for that next big jump for the company. And we want every single one of you to take advantage of this opportunity. Because I can tell you, when we saw that huge spike that went from 110 million to 200 million, it was game changing for people. And we see that next spike coming and happening very, very soon. But the reality of it is you've got to take advantage of what is put in front of you for this. So, Michelle, what else do you have? We had
that was amazing. We want to respect, obviously, Julie's time and everybody's here, but you guys, my heart is just on fire. Julie, I said it in the beginning and I say it again. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, your vision, your care, your fun, witty, just spirit. It's so refreshing. It's so beautiful. And it's who LifeVantage is, right? We are not black, white, like we are just a company of people, relationships, hope, life, integrity. Hearing your story, I didn't know that, of your background and that integrity. It reminds me of some of the integrity of our CEO, Steve Fife, and the things that he's done. And it just is beautiful. And those of you that know me, you know that I'm more passionate today than what I have been, all these years. And I've always been passionate, you know that. And it's just wild. Whatever we can do, finding roommates, finding ways to get you there if you need to get, through the car, finding ways to get the food, finding ways to just, get tickets, do all the things. I have literally slept in a bathtub at a hotel room. Fact, it's true. And I think it's great. I would do it all over again. And I will do it next month if I need to get an additional person there. I mean that with my course. So we just love you. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, all of you. I would love all of you after this to go into One Person Facebook and put into the group a takeaway from tonight so that everybody that wasn't here, this is obviously there, but let them hear from your heart what you felt tonight, what you saw tonight. I know there were powerful things, the remarkable aspects, the delightful aspects, all the things. We need to spread this and spread this fast. So thank you all for showing up tonight. Thank you for your heart.
That phrase is good. What was it again? The remarkable.
Inspire the remarkable.
Inspire the remarkable. I love that. So now we have to show Julie how we always end the Monday night.
Let's go, team. Cameras on.
We're gonna go classroom style tonight.
Let's go, baby.
Here we go. Now we got classroom style. All right, here we go. So you guys have an amazing end to May, and we are going to launch into June with Activate 2022. It's going to be bigger than ever, and you've got to get there.
Let's go, team. Love you all.
Amazing week. Let us know how we can help.
Love you. Good night. Thanks again, everybody. Thank you, Julie.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Good night. Bye-bye.